Holy moly, what's going on you guys? Jay here and welcome back to the channel. As always, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you get an opportunity on the way out, drop a comment guys. It's really going to help us out here on the channel and in turn more people could find LUNC. So we're going to be doing one of our different videos today and we're going to be discussing the current market situations that are playing out and what we could really be expecting in February. And honestly, I do believe at this moment in time, crypto has sufficiently won its case. We're walking into a very different kind of environment. And what we're actually seeing is panic based around regulations. Now, there are a lot of bad actors in crypto, and I think everybody needs to understand as regulations come in thick and fast, as I've mentioned, you're going to need to self-regulate. This is going to be such an important point as they lay out the terms and they tell us how to navigate these roads. With that being said, right, we're going to see a lot of people leave the space. With all of these tariffs, the threats of tariffs, the ups and downs, there's going to be some knee-jerk reactions. So there's been this huge dip in the market, which is leading us into February, which is historically bullish, let's say, and because we've seen that substantial dip, it leaves an opportunity for new people to enter the market. And as I've been mentioning, we're definitely going into phase 3, and there's many different reasons why this bull cycle hasn't even got started. All of the talks around Bitcoin reserves, right, in the United States, a lot of people don't understand if the United States do in fact follow through of that and they enact a Bitcoin reserve, we would likely see every other country that's linked to the petrodollar follow suit. This is going to be insanely bullish for crypto. In the same way we're seeing gold prices punch all-time highs. This is because in uncertain times people go for certain investments, and gold is one of those certain investments you're going to see in a Federal Reserve or a country's reserve. But what we want to see here in crypto is Bitcoin. So as I said, crypto at this point in time definitely is winning, and it has won its case. There is a huge, and I said this for a long time, Gary Gensler would be a scapegoat, and we would foster in this environment where the SEC would lose its grasp on crypto, and it would need all kinds of different permissions in order to go after developers, protocols, projects, DeFi, whatever, anybody in crypto. They would need sufficient grounds to do that and not just simply handing out Wells notices and all of the different things that come with those different kind of investigations. So we've got this article here, which is the SEC staff must obtain top level approval before launching investigations under new leadership. And it really doesn't stop there when it comes to the SEC. We're actually just getting reports coming in on Watcher Guru stating the SEC is reducing crypto enforcement efforts, resigning over 50 lawyers working on cryptocurrency cases. Again, this signals to us they want to foster in a sandbox environment where they get a feel for the overall ecosystem that is crypto. And today in the David Sack meeting discussing all of the future of cryptocurrency, they had been mentioning that they want to effectively introduce the laws of the road so people can self-regulate and they can better understand how to drive. But they admitted they're still learning, and their main goal is going to be educating new people and really helping them understand the crypto space so they can better regulate it and foster in what they're calling Internet 3.0. So these are all of the different things that I'm looking at, guys, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm very bullish right now. Even the stance with prosecutors and DeFi, it's all being rethought out, so to speak, and protocols that were once held accountable might not be in the future. This is the kind of environment you would like to see fostered in DeFi. It's going to, again, introduce that sandbox type environment where people can go out and experiment. It's a bit of a peculiar situation because when you look back at the internet 1.0, 2.0 going to Wi-Fi, we can see how many different products were out there during that time and how many made it to the end. So it's going to be a situation where there's hurdle after hurdle after hurdle, and only the best are going to be making it through. So going forward, like I said, there's so much bullish news out there. And when it comes down to Ethereum, the Trump campaign, the Trump presidency, and all of the people really surrounding Donald Trump, including their son, are boasting up Ethereum. And going out looking at other articles, we're actually able to see that Trump's Liberty Exchange is bolstering their Ethereum position. Other people are bolstering their Ethereum position. So whilst we're getting all of these tariffs coming in and Mexico's moving troops to the border and then those tariffs are cooling down, you're getting that downturn effect that all of these bigger players want. And a lot of people in the crypto space are simply playing into it. You are selling at a loss, you are panic selling, and that's exactly what they want you to do, because if they can get a cheaper entry, it's going to matter greatly when they're investing millions upon millions of dollars into something like Ethereum. So there's so much news circulating when it comes down to the United States cryptocurrency and it becoming relatively the new Silicon Valley. But the David Sachs live stream today, the press conference, one thing really stood out to me. And I've seen a lot of people saying, well, nothing really came out of that meeting. It's like, well, hang on a second. They told us absolutely everything we wanted to hear, and it's still not enough for most people. But I was listening. I heard them loud and clear. They mentioned the fraud and the fraudulent activities of SBF and FTX, and the fact that that company was set up in the Bahamas for the specific purpose of tax evasion, being able to bend and break the laws, the regulations. And what the press conference was saying is that's essentially bad actors, and bad actors are going to go to places like that to try to build these fraudulent crypto products that are not sustainable. And what they're trying to do is fostering an ecosystem of sustainable projects with people that are trusted, that are not bad actors. And their message was essentially come to America and build crypto based projects and become a good actor. Don't go to the Bahamas. Don't go to other countries and build. Come to the United States. That was what was most clear, on top of the stablecoin bills and all of the other ins and outs that they have been discussing. Now, another positive situation that's playing out, and it's going to be something you'll hear more and more about as the days and weeks roll by, is Trump's SEC crypto task force revealing their plans to get out of this regulatory mess. And again, we're going to see the fostering in of a sandbox-based environment, and it's going to be extraordinary. You're going to see all sorts of different things produced. Some's going to be good, some's going to be bad, but this is just the production line of crypto, and I think everybody knows what they're involved in at this point. Now, for myself, being a validator on the Luna Classic chain and really being part of DeFi and developing Project Remedy, I'm trying to foster in this environment that Donald Trump is speaking about. Come to the United States, build as a good actor, not a bad actor. And these are all of the things that I've been listening to for some time. That's why I've traveled to the other side of the world to set up Project Remedy and ensure that LUNC is part of this new regulatory landscape as America gets us out of the mess that Gary Gensler got us all into to begin with. But guys, let me know how you feel about all this. I'm so bullish on all of these articles. I'm feeling very bullish. And although, again, like I said, there's market downturns, you do not want to be chasing green. Buying green is bad, buying red is good. If you want to make serious gains, if you want to become a millionaire, learn to buy the negativity and learn to sell the positivity. But aside that, guys, stay safe as always. Say it with me, stay humble, stay aware, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!